Hi guys and welcome back to our data science series. In this episode, we will explore the basics of exploratory data analysis. So EDA is a crucial step where we dig deep into the data, understand distributions, uncover relationship and identify trends. So what we will cover in this tutorial: understanding distribution relationships and trends using Python. The second one is creating interactive dashboards with Plotly. So let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the world of data visualization. So our first section is understanding distribution relationships and trend. Let's start by examining their data. So here's we have a data set of employees with column like age, gender, education level, job title and so on. We already use this data in our last tutorial. So first we will explore the distributions to understand the spread and central tendency of the data. First we importing library. The first one is import pandas as PD. So pandas library for working with structured data such as tables. Okay, now the second one is import matplotlib.py plot as PLT. This library for creating static, interactive and animated visualizations. Now the third one is import Seaborn as SNS. So high level interface built on Matplotlib for creating attractive statistical plot using Seaborn. First we get the data which we already used in our last tutorial. This one. So copy the salary path, data equal to file path salary data.csv. Okay, after setting the file path, now we use df equal to pd dot read csv file, pass the argument which is data. Now convert this data into our data frame. So df equal pd dot data frame. Now pass the variable df. Okay, now use the print function, get the data. Now here we can get all the data. So use the head function to get only top 10 rows. So convert the files into a pandas data frame, a table like structure commonly used for data analysis. So each key become a column and each list item in a. Okay, now generate basic stat. So we can start it from here. So for this we use print data f dot describe. So describe function computes summary statistics for numeric column. So count number of non-missing entry. Mean is the average value. Standard deviation, min value 25% and max value. Okay, now after this visualizing the salary. Okay, so for this we use this library pyplot as plt. So here we use a plt dot figure. Now we give the figure size. It will get two arguments, height and width. So the next one is 6. Okay, so after this we use the Seaborn base plot. Okay, for here we use data frame. Now enter the column name which is salary EDE group. Forget about these new terms we will discuss later. Range equal to 10. Color should be okay. Now what's the title of the plot? Salary prediction. Sorry, distribution. Okay, now plt dot x. What should be the label of x-axis, which is a so plt dot y label frequency. Okay, now the last step is the plot. Okay, now again we explain these lines. So plt dot figure and inside the function figure size equal to, then use the bracket 10 and 6, sets the figure size to 10 inches wide and 6 inches tall. Now the next one is the sns dot hist plot. df bracket salary kde equal to true, bins equal to 10, color equal to blue. So plots a histogram of the salary column. Its mean plots the histogram of the salary column. KDE equal to true means add a smooth kernel density estimate curve to the histogram. Now the third one is bins equal to 10 divides the range of data into 10 equal interval of the histogram. Okay, so the last one is color, sets the bar color to the blue as you can see on this chart. Okay, now the rest are of the simple, as you know. plt dot title, this is the title salary prediction. plt dot x label, on the x-axis what should be the title, this is salary. On the y label this is the frequency, and the plt dot show the render and display the plot. So here's the distribution of salaries, the histogram and kernel density estimate. Plot shows us the spread of salaries and whether the data is okay. Now next let's examine relationships between variable. For instance, how does years of experience relate to scatter plot for relation. years of experience. Okay, for this again we use the plt dot figure. It's smaller. Okay, now what's the figure size? So this is the 8 inches wide and the 5 inch tall. Now again we use the Seaborn and we use this time scatter plot. Okay, now we use the data equal to df equal to years of experience on the x-axis. Okay, now at the y-axis equal to which column? The salary. Okay, now the third one is which is random, and the next one is style. So the style is education level. Okay, so the size is 8 and palette equal to equal. Okay, now what should be the title? plt dot title, and here we use years of experience versus set. Okay, now the next one is plt dot length. So for here we use years of. Okay, now the next one is a plt dot y label. At the y label we use a salary. Okay, now we need to add some legend. So plt dot legend. All these are the built-in functions of the pyplot. So b box anchor HOR equal to 1.05 and the next one is 1. Location equal to upper left. You can also change these values. Now the last one is a plt dot. Okay, we get an error. SNS scatter plot figure size could not interpret values years of experience for an entry with this name does not appear in here is the data frame. Okay, again we get an error could not interpret value years of experience DXPERIE. Okay, again years of PERIENC years of module matplot.py. Okay, here is also a spelling mistake. Okay, so this scatter plot highlights a positive relationship between years of experience and salary. You can also spot a difference based on gender and education level. Okay, lastly let's look at trends over time. If we had a time column, we could use a line plot to analyze patterns. For now, let's focus on trends in our existing data because we don't have a time column. So creating a dashboard with Plotly. Now our next section is creating dashboard with Plot. Now let's create interactive visualizations and dashboard using Plotly. This makes it easy to explore data dynamic. Okay, so for this we use import plotly.express as p plotly.express no module name with the Plotly. Okay, pip install Plotly. Okay, now Plotly is installed successfully. Now I am importing here. Import plotly.express as px and run this code. Okay, it's working fine. Now interactive bar chart for job titles and salaries. So for this we create a variable figure equal to px dot bar. Now it will get a few parameters. The first one is data frame, the second one is x label, which is job title, y equal to salary, the next one is color, education level, the next one is title. What should be the title? So for this we use average salary by job title. Okay, now fig dot show. Okay, so it's working fine. Okay, now the next one is interactive scatter plot. So for this we use again fig equal to px dot scatter, then use these brackets df x equal to years of experience, the next one is y equal to salary, the next one is color, gender, size equal to age. Okay, now the last one is title equal to interactive salary analysis. Now again figure dot show. Again we check this one. Okay, so here we miss the brackets. Okay, here we use G. Okay, with Plotly we created an interactive bar chart showing average salaries by job title and a scatter plot for deeper analysis. So these visuals can be embedded in web applications or dashboard. Okay, so what we learn in this tutorial, exploratory data analysis is a critical step in understanding your dataset. Today we covered analyzing distributions, relationships, and trends using Seaborn and Matplotlib, creating interactive dashboard with Plotly for a dynamic exploration. In the next episode, we will learn how to pre-process data for machine learning models. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful tutorials. See you in the next episode. If you have questions about EDA, drop them in the comment below. Don't forget to check out the code on our GitHub repository linked in the description. Happy analyzing.